Taking a live look outside before we get to your headlines. We are off to a beautiful Sunday morning after a really gorgeous Saturday, but you know those blue skies are going to give way to some clouds in just a little bit. Before we get to your forecast this morning, we want to see what brought you joy this week. You can text us at 303-871-1491 or post them to social media using the hashtag 9newsmornings. You know the drill. We're going to be sharing that throughout the show. Good morning, everyone. Anusha here along with Mark. Nice to have you back in studio.
We're back. We were down in Colorado Springs, of course, yesterday, and now we're back here.
Yeah. And it was beautiful, though, yesterday.
It was a beautiful day, at least for while we were out there, and then, of course, the rain.
Yes, it came in. Let's head over to Greg for a look at the forecast because today's going to be a little bit more dreary, it sounds like.
Yeah, increased cloud cover. We have a chance of more severe weather as well. So it's an indoors day, especially for your cars, right? Because we have the possibility for a little bit of hail.
Oh,
for it today.
no.
Chris, I feel like I'd asked you, hey, what's the weather going to be today? But if we've learned anything in the last, 3 weeks, I think we know.
It feels like 3 months, right? It really feels like 3 months of just rain severe weather, and it continues. But I do have good news. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We have drier air on the way for the second half of this week, and hopefully that's going to be sticking around more consistently to give us something that
we'll take that.
We're more used to during this time of the year, right? All right, let's get a look outside for us because we are in for a nice start to the morning, but we do have increased cloud cover this afternoon and into this evening. A live look over Denver on this Sunday morning, and those clouds are going to make way to some strong to potentially severe thunderstorms. I'll dig into that in just a second. Temperatures right now, though, around 52 degrees in Denver. Good morning, Lyman. We're sitting at 48 degrees. 30s and 40s for the high country Meeker. We're doing 42 degrees as well. But as I said, here comes the severe thunderstorm risk outlook for today. Denver is under the slight risk for severe weather, so that's definitely a little bit more elevated. And what does this mean for us? That means damaging winds along with heavy downpours and large hail, all part of the equation for today. So right now things aren't looking too bad. That changes this afternoon though, and as you can see, some of those showers and storms really will pack a punch, and anywhere you see those reds, oranges, and even yellows in the future cast, that's when you know we're going to be dealing with some of those stronger storms. So I'm going to dig into that more so in just a little bit in my full forecast, but for now, guys, I'll send it back to you.
That, Greg. Well, right now, a 74-year-old man is missing from Park County. He was last seen yesterday around 8 p.m. Frank Wetzel has dementia and is believed to have walked away from a residence in the neighborhood of Sage Stop Road in Jefferson County. He is 61 with white hair and hazel eyes. If you see him, please call 911 or the Park County Sheriff's Office.
A scary situation on the roads this weekend with yet another road rage incident leaving someone injured. Teenager got hurt in a road rage shooting in Adams County. Happened around 10:30 yesterday morning on I-25 northbound, somewhere between Elitch Gardens and Highway 36, then finished up in Adams County. The department isn't sure exactly where it all started. A teenage boy was shot in the stomach but is expected to be okay. Investigators say the shooting happened between a white Mercedes and a gray sedan. The Adams County Sheriff's Office is still asking for witnesses to help solve this crime.
Colorado State Patrol says in the last year they got more calls about aggressive driving than suspected drunk drivers. In 2022, CSP says out of 53,000 calls, 54% were related to road rage or aggressive driving, up 4.5% from 2021. That's about 87 road rage calls a day. CSP says if you do encounter an aggressive driver, the best thing is do not engage.
And when they engage you, already having a plan to not engage them. And that could mean, pulling over or going to a safe public place or just not engaging them, not making eye contact.
If you do see an aggressive driver on the road, you can call CSP at 277.
The owner of a Denver flower shop says someone has smashed their front window 3 times already this year. Unique Arrangements is on Colorado Boulevard. The owner says she can't afford to keep fixing it. 9 News photojournalist Marcelletta talked with her.
Hi, how are you? I'm the owner. I've been here, this will be my 3rd year. This store here was open in 2021. May 18th, 2021 was my grand opening, which is my birthday too. So I make a lot of these custom made, or I just make them and people purchase them. I hold classes to teach you how to make these. So this is the 3rd time that my window has been broke. Within the year that I've been here. I've decided to try to raise the money because I didn't want to go through my insurance because I didn't want it to go up on me. because I've already had 2 claims. And she took a bag and she just kept hitting my window about 3 times, and then she threw it away. So what happened was it cracked my window. So she hit right here, and then when she hit, I think she also hit right here and right here. Now I'm trying to invest in like an acrylic window and like a roll-up door, like they have like in New York.
Someone might say, oh, why don't you just move your business? You know, why don't you just go somewhere else?
I just can't see myself doing that. Like I believe this is my purpose. I believe I belong here. Who better yet to tell you anything about this community but me, because I've been here for 49 years. I love this place. I love my community, and I won't give up on it. Okay, thank you so much.
Denver police say they're investigating the vandalism. Kenya says she doesn't recognize the person in that video and has no idea why they keep damaging her store. She's accepting donations for repairs.
This morning, we are learning that WNBA star Brittany Griner was harassed while at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport traveling with her teammates to a game. Griner was confronted by a man who describes himself as a social media provocateur. During the incident, he allegedly yelled statements about the, quote, merchant of death. Law enforcement got involved and the man was tackled. Griner was freed from Russia late last year in a prison swap that involved Russian arms dealer Victor Bout, whose nickname is the merchant of death. The WNBA says it is committed to the highest standards of security for players, and WNBA teams don't regularly use charter planes for travel, only for postseason games and back-to-back regular season games. Griner's agent called for enhanced security measures for all of the players.
A little closer to home now, actor and comedian Marlon Wayans was cited for disturbing the peace at Denver International Airport. United Airlines says Wayans was told he would have to gate check his bag. The airline says he pushed past the United employee and tried to board the plane anyway. Police cited Wayans and released him. Then Wayans took to social media afterwards, telling his side of the story, letting his fans know that there was an issue getting to his next show in Kansas City.
Well, Kansas City, I'm going to miss my shows tonight because of a gate agent at United Airlines. So if you're in Kansas City, probably not gonna make tonight's shows, and if I do, it's gonna be late. Yeah, some gate agent. Just sometimes you come across a United. Pick better people to work for you.
That's why you listen to the gate agent. Wayans said he found another flight on American Airlines. A spokesman for Kansas City Improv Comedy Club said one of Wayans' 2 shows on Friday night was canceled.